Bringing beloved characters to life from modest beginnings to global stardom, many cast members of The Big Bang Theory have carved out impressive paths since the show ended. Let's dive into where the stars are now and the surprising new directions their careers have taken. From portraying a brilliant physicist to becoming a true Hollywood heavyweight, Jim Parsons turned Sheldon Cooper into an unforgettable TV icon across 12 phenomenal seasons. His pitch-perfect performance earned him not one, but 4 Emmy Awards, and even a Golden Globe. But as the saying goes, all good things must eventually end. After 279 hilarious episodes filled with classic Bazinga moments, Jim decided it was time to seek fresh adventures. Even while The Big Bang Theory was still on air, Jim wasn't sitting still. He popped up in fun projects like The Muppets, because who could say no to Kermit, and showcased his dramatic chops in Hidden Figures, trading his superhero tease for a 1960s NASA look. He also tackled weightier roles in Hollywood and extremely wicked, shockingly evil and vile. Talk about range. Today, Jim keeps Sheldon's spirit alive by narrating young Sheldon, while also thriving behind the scenes as a producer. In 2024, he dazzled Broadway audiences with standout performances in Mother Play in Our Town, proving that this Texas native can truly do it all. Off-screen, Jim's personal life is just as heartwarming. He married Todd Spywak in 2017 after 14 years together, and their love story is honestly sweeter than any physics theorem. Remember Leonard Hofstadter, the lovable underdog physicist? That was Johnny Galecki, who brought humor and heart to the role. His chemistry with the cast, especially with a certain girl across the hall, earned him an Emmy nod and grabbed the attention of the Screen Actors Guild. Not too shabby for a guy who often struggled just getting up the stairs. While cracking us up on The Big Bang Theory, Johnny stayed busy with some exciting movie roles too, like starring alongside Will Smith in Hancock and sharing the screen with Justin Timberlake and Amanda Seyfried in Time. In 2018, he tugged on our nostalgic heartstrings by reprising his role as David on Roseanne. Johnny's personal life has been quite the adventure as well. He and his co-star Kaylee Cuoco dated for a while, but they kept things so professional that many fans never even noticed when they split. Today, Johnny enjoys family life. He and his wife Morgan are proud parents to their daughter, Una Evelina. Before that, he welcomed his son Avery with ex-girlfriend Elena Meyer back in 2019. Penny might have started out as the girl next door, but Kaylee Cuoco transformed her into the heart and soul of The Big Bang Theory. Behind the scenes, Kaylee was building an empire. Beyond acting, she hosted the People's Choice Awards twice and even launched her own production company. Yes, Norman Productions. How adorable is that name? After trading in her Cheesecake Factory uniform, Kaylee's career skyrocketed. She became the voice of Harley Quinn and turned heads with her starring and producing role in The Flight Attendant. She hasn't slowed down since, dazzling audiences in series like Based on a True Story and charming moviegoers in films like Meet Cute and Role Play. She's got more energy than a double shot of espresso. In love, Kaylee's journey has been equally eventful. After a brief romance with Johnny Galecki, she experienced a few ups and downs before finding lasting happiness with Ozark actor Tom Pelphrey. In 2023, the couple welcomed their precious daughter, Matilda Carmine Ritchie. Before he became known for his turtlenecks, big belt buckles, and tight pants, as Howard Wolowitz, Simon Helberg was already flexing his comedy skills on Mad TV. But it was The Big Bang Theory that truly catapulted him into stardom, where he turned Howard from a wannabe ladies' man into a devoted husband and father, and fans couldn't get enough. Outside of the sitcom world, Simon kept making big moves. He starred alongside Meryl Streep in Florence Foster Jenkins and worked with the legendary Coen brothers in A Serious Man. Following The Big Bang Theory, he continued his rise with projects like Annette, where he shared the screen with Adam Driver, and Space Oddity, where he ventured into new film territory. Off-camera, Simon enjoys a wonderful life with his wife, Jocelyn Town, and their children, balancing Hollywood success with a happy family life. Simon has been happily married to actress Jocelyn Town since 2007, and together they share two adorable kids, Adeline and Wilder. Much like his character Howard Wolowitz, Simon has managed to strike a wonderful balance between his thriving career and family life. In many ways, it feels like life is imitating art, and doing it beautifully. Kunal Nayyar, best known for portraying the lovable and sometimes socially awkward astrophysicist Raj Koothrappali, brought a special kind of charm to The Big Bang Theory. From his hilarious selective mutism around women to his big-hearted moments, Kunal made Raj a fan favorite that viewers couldn't resist rooting for. Beyond decoding the mysteries of the universe on screen, Kunal kept busy with a variety of fun projects. He voiced characters in the Ice Age films and had everyone smiling as the glittery Guy Diamond in the Trolls movies. But Kunal's talents go way beyond acting. In 2015, he authored a book titled Yes, My Accent is Real, where he shared his inspiring journey from New Delhi to Hollywood. With the same humor and warmth that made Raj so endearing, his personal stories resonated deeply with fans. Kunal also returned to his theater roots, starring in The Spoils, and took on more dramatic roles in TV shows like Criminal UK and Suspicion, where he acted alongside the legendary Uma Thurman. Off-screen, Kunal's personal life has been just as fulfilling. Since 2011, he's been happily married to actress and former Miss India, Neha Kapoor. Unlike Raj's rocky love life, Kunal has been thriving, balancing a joyful marriage with exciting new career ventures. In 2024, he continued to stay busy, starring in Netflix's Spaceman and lighting up screens in the teen rom-com How to Date Billy Walsh. Clearly, Kunal Nayyar has proven that life after Apartment 4A is full of exciting new adventures. Our beloved Bernadette burst onto The Big Bang Theory like a tiny whirlwind of sass and scientific smarts, and Melissa Rauch made sure she left a lasting impression. Starting out as a Cheesecake Factory waitress while studying microbiology, Bernadette quickly became one of the show's standout characters. Her sweet, high-pitched voice masked a fierce, no-nonsense personality that could even make Sheldon Cooper second-guess himself. Melissa's portrayal was so outstanding that what was supposed to be a guest role quickly turned into a spot in the main cast, faster than you could say Howard Joel Wolowitz. She added so much heart and humor to Bernadette that it's hard to imagine the show without her unforgettable laugh and secretly intimidating presence. While charming audiences on TV, Melissa was also building a name for herself in Hollywood. Not content with just conquering sitcom fame, she leapt into the movie world, starring in, co-writing, and co-producing The Bronze. The film made waves at the Sundance Film Festival, proving Melissa had way more up her sleeve than just her signature squeaky voice, and she didn't stop there. She even voiced Harley Quinn in an animated Batman movie, and wrote a delightful children's book called The Tales of Tofu, blending her love of storytelling with a passion for healthy eating. Today, Melissa continues to shine as Judge Abby Stone in Night Court, showing that the best things really do come in small and mighty packages. The show's success even gave fans a sweet surprise when Kunal Nayyar made a guest appearance in 2024, sparking a mini Big Bang Theory reunion that had us all cheering. Off-screen, Melissa's life is just as joyful. She's happily married to her writing partner Winston Beigel, and together they're raising their adorable kids, Sadie and Brooks. Honestly, with all she's accomplished, Melissa could probably power a particle accelerator with her energy alone. Oh, wow. Where do we even begin with Dr. Amy Farrah Fowler? Mayim Bialik didn't just play a neuroscientist on TV, she actually is one in real life. When she joined The Big Bang Theory in Season 3, she brought such a unique spark to Amy's character that it's almost impossible to picture anyone else in the role. Watching Amy's evolution, from Sheldon's friend who's a girl to his true soulmate, was simply amazing. Her transformation from a purely logical scientist to someone who learned to embrace both her intellect and her emotions was a journey that unfolded beautifully on screen. And Mayim nailed every moment, from the hilariously awkward beginnings to the heartwarming wedding that had all of us reaching for tissues. But Mayim isn't just impressive on screen. She's basically a real-life superhero with an endless list of talents. While she had us laughing on Big Bang, she was also busy writing books about growing up and parenting, all infused with real scientific knowledge, because of course she would. She even stepped into the world of directing with her film As They Made Us and took on hosting duties for popular game shows. On top of that, she founded Grok Nation, a thoughtful platform where people could discuss important social topics, and launched a highly acclaimed podcast, Mayim Bialik's Breakdown, alongside her partner Jonathan Cohen, diving deep into conversations about mental health and the human mind. It's like she took Amy's passion for the brain and turned it into an entire thriving second career. Mayim's personal life has also had its share of growth. After her marriage to Michael Stone ended in 2013, she focused her energy on raising her two sons, Miles Roosevelt and Frederick Heschel, all while continuing to dominate professionally. Today, she's found happiness again, both personally and creatively, with Jonathan Cohen. Together, they're not just partners in life, but collaborators in art, too. Honestly, Mayim's ability to juggle motherhood, science, acting, writing, hosting, and podcasting all at once is nothing short of inspiring. Who would have guessed that the lovable, forever struggling comic book store owner would become such a vital part of our Big Bang family? Kevin Sussman brought Stuart Bloom to life, turning him from a simple recurring character into a full-fledged member of the main cast. Watching Stuart evolve from the somewhat confident store owner who once went on a date with Penny to the sweet, anxious guy who ended up living with Howard and Bernadette was absolutely captivating. Despite Stuart's constant bad luck, Kevin's performance was pure brilliance. He made us laugh, tear up, and root for Stuart through every one of his misadventures. Since leaving behind the Comic Center of Pasadena, Kevin has been absolutely thriving in the TV world. He's appeared on Better Call Saul and delivered a standout performance in The Dropout, showing just how much depth he can bring to any character. It's like he took everything he learned about subtle, heartfelt acting with Stuart and applied it to these rich, complex, new roles. When Kevin popped up on Mayim Bialik's show Call Me Kat, it felt like a little Big Bang reunion, and honestly, it made our hearts so happy. Plus, his work in Lessons in Chemistry proved that he's got serious acting chops, effortlessly moving between comedy and heavy drama with a range that would make even Stuart's favorite superheroes proud. What's truly impressive about Kevin's journey is how he's managed to keep his career so dynamic and versatile. While some actors risk getting typecast after such an iconic role, Kevin has proven time and time again that he can completely transform for every new part he takes on. He's gone from playing our favorite sad sack comic book guy to starring in some of the most acclaimed shows on TV. And he's done it all while keeping the down-to-earth, genuine charm that made Stuart so beloved in the first place. Wow. Where do we even begin with Leslie Winkle? Sarah Gilbert brought such incredible spark to the series as Leonard's on-again, off-again flame, and briefly, Howard's fling too. Her character was the perfect anti-Sheldon, just as brilliant, but with absolutely no tolerance for his nonsense, and their scenes together practically crackled with energy. The fact that Sarah and Johnny Galecki already had fantastic chemistry from their Roseanne days made their interactions even more electric. Even though Leslie didn't stick around for the entire run of the series, Sarah made every single appearance unforgettable, gifting us with some of the most iconic moments from the early seasons. After The Big Bang Theory, Sarah didn't slow down for a second. She co-created and hosted The Talk, offering viewers daily conversations that felt like sitting down with your smartest, most fascinating friends. But perhaps the most exciting moment for longtime fans was seeing her step right back into Darlene's shoes on the Connors. It was like no time had passed, and her signature sharp wit was just as brilliant as ever. Through personal highs and lows, including her divorce from Linda Perry, Sarah has shown the same resilience and strength that made Leslie Winkle such a standout. And honestly, it's been incredible watching her grow beyond acting into producing, hosting, and becoming a strong, authentic voice in Hollywood. She's managed to keep evolving professionally without ever losing sight of who she is. It's like she took Leslie's intelligence and confidence and applied it to every part of her real-life career, making her all the more inspiring. And then there's Laura Spencer, who gave us the unforgettable Emily Sweeney, Raj's quirky and darkly hilarious dermatologist girlfriend. Emily was such a refreshing addition to the cast, a successful, whip-smart doctor with a love for the macabre that somehow fit perfectly with Raj's tender-hearted nature. Laura portrayed Emily with just the right mix of charm and unsettling humor, creating a character who was both captivating and slightly mysterious. Even as she was navigating Raj's romantic ups and downs on Big Bang, Laura was also busy making her mark with a recurring role on Bones, effortlessly showcasing her versatility across genres. Since then, Laura's career has been filled with diverse and fascinating roles, from 13 Minutes to Reservation Dogs, each one revealing new layers of her talent. She's proven she's much more than Raj's spooky girlfriend. She's a powerhouse performer who brings authenticity and freshness to every role she takes on. While Laura may not appear on our screens as often as some of her Big Bang co-stars, every time she does, it's a reminder of why she made such a strong impression during the show's later seasons. Her thoughtful career path shows she's more interested in meaningful, challenging work than simply chasing the spotlight. And honestly, that makes her all the more admirable. In the end, whether they started with a tiny guest spot or became central characters, every single person who was part of the Big Bang Theory has gone on to do truly incredible things. The end of the show wasn't a goodbye. It was the beginning of exciting new adventures. From starring in hit series and writing best-selling books to launching podcasts and taking on challenging dramatic roles, they've all proven one thing: there's definitely plenty of life after Pasadena.